My name is Mark Miocevich. I'm the Managing Director of VEEM Ltd, and I thought I'd just bring you an update on what's been going on at VEEM early this year. It's been a really busy time, and I'm crouched over here looking at the VG70 gyro. This is the new Mark III. It's our first one coming down the line, and I just wanted to point out to you, if you look down here on this part of the gyro, you'll see that there's very few hoses, a bit of electrical wiring, and this is actually a demonstrator of our new system of lubrication and cooling through the ball. All of the galleries for all the fluids run now inside this casting instead of outside. And inside here is a good example of what the older system looked like. Lots of pipes and lots of electric pumps. All that's gone, as you can see in the Mark III. So we've been making gyro stabilisers for bigger boats now for around 10 years. And we've released the Mark I, the Mark II, and now the Mark III. And that's based on the learnings we've had in the field and feedback from our customers. But the Mark III is by far the most significant. So being able to pump oil in a vacuum, which is in every ball in a gyro is in a vacuum to save power consumption, but to pump oil around has previously been unable to be achieved. So as soon as you try and pump oil in a vacuum, it turns to froth and it can't be pumped. So our engineers have worked for some years now to develop a system which we've patented, which enables us to pump inside a gyro, which means cooling and lubrication of the bearings makes those bearings last a lot longer. And we've got by far the most durable and maintenance-free unit in the market. And this new oiling system can be retrofitted to an existing gyro at about the same cost as the previous major service. And once it's done, you never get those bills ever again, which is really important. The other good thing about the new Mark IIIs is that they use less power. By having no seals in the ball, we can reduce the power consumption of the vessels considerably. And along with new sophisticated bearings, we're talking about maybe up to 25% power reduction from where we were. That's really important. And for those in the American market that have got larger boats with single phase power, we've now got a high efficiency power adapter that enables you to run it off single phase into this unit. So we've really been working on every facet of the gyros for all our customers. So that's the Mark III covered. So come follow me, we'll go to the other factory and I'll show you some exciting work in VEEM propellers. I asked the production staff if they'd let me know if there was a VEEM Extreme propeller in stores, and they said yes. One I just headed down recently. So I looked around and here it is. And this is the new high-tensile alloy, proprietary alloy that VEEM's developed, which has got almost double the strength of bronze. And that's enabled us to redesign all of the profiles of the blades to maximise the efficiency of the propeller. So we're running, just with a propeller and rudder, over a commercial Class 1 propeller and just a standard parallel plate type rudder, we're running 18.2% more fuel efficient. We were absolutely staggered. And it's not a marketing spiel that I'm giving you. We had Lloyds on board on every test to witness everything we did. This is absolutely the facts. So this is a very exciting technology, and it's seriously the most efficient and the biggest step forward in efficiency that we've seen in a long time. So we're very excited, and it's all ready to go right now. We're taking orders. As you know, defence is becoming a very big part of VEEM's future, and there's a lot happening in that space, and I've talked about it a lot over the last year or so. So we've been busily working away getting our necessary credentials for security ratings and for cyber security ratings, which is a very deeply involved process. And there's probably been 4 or 5 people engaged full time on meeting all these requirements. And the requirements are coming from a number of different sources. So we're currently in discussions with 4 international defence companies and with 7 Australian-based defence companies. So we expect this next year to be very busy for us in that space. Okay, so with all this wonderful product we've been developing in the VEEM Extreme, propellers, rudders, brackets, shafts, etc., how are we going to make them all? There's going to be an increase in demand, we expect that. We don't want any customers to be let down. So what you can see behind me now is the next extension on our factory. So it's 1,000 square metres. There's more machinery arriving, all the foundations are already in, and we'll be able to produce more of our product and meet demand from the marketplace. Very excited, and we should be up and running sometime in May. So now you've seen everything that's going on at VEEM. We've got the VEEM Extreme range of propulsion systems going. We've got the Mark III gyros running. We've got the transition into more defence work. We haven't had so much product development in such a short space of time, but we're so excited to get the products out there. It has to be done. And we're transitioning now into defence. So this is an unusual year. It's like a transitional year for VEEM. And also we've now got on top of all that transition, we've got the normal submarine program work coming through. So we're just getting busier and busier. So it's an exciting time for VEEM going forward.